Well, surprise, surprise, I got to get out and I'll try and do an overnight camp now. It's late in the day and I've got a 2-hour window now, just less than a 2-hour window before it gets dark. But of course under the canopy it's going to get a little bit darker before then. And it's like 98% humidity. It's 28, 29 degrees, overcast. It was raining this morning, so it's still very kind of like damp and humid in here. And this is my first time camping outside in the summer, so it's going to be an experience because it's very different to England and Ireland. And let's see what's going on. So I'm just going to crack on now, get to my campsite and get things set up. I'll get back to you then. Things are not working out as planned. The campsite that I was hoping to use, basically it has been overgrown with all the rain that we've had over the last month. It's literally chest height undergrowth, and because of the dangers of snakes and wild pigs, I have decided that that's going to be a no-no. If I had brought my hammock with me, maybe it might have been okay, but I didn't. I want to try out this summer tent, so I'm going to a viewing point up here, which is pretty flat and has solid ground, so it shouldn't be overgrown. I've got about another hour before it gets dark, and as you see, I'm still sweating. It's still humid, but we've actually got a lovely mountain breeze up here now, which is kind of worrying me because I've sweated so much that I might start getting a chill. So I need to get down to this campsite, set up, dry myself down and put on some dry clothes. That's something that I suggest anybody who's going to go camping in a jungle environment, and Japan is a jungle environment. If you're talking about over 90% humidity and you have a rainy season, listen, it's a jungle, okay? I don't care what anyone says. So yeah, always bring dry clothes to stay in the afternoon so you can get out your wet ones and let them dry for a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now and see how this site's up. Right, this is my view for tonight. And yeah, I've got my summer tent underneath there, and I've got my Free Soldier tarp pegged out on top of it. I've got my clothes up drying off, hopefully they get a bit drier. And yeah, I've got my Bergen off the ground. There you go. And I've got my first aid kit handy, just there. It's a lovely waterproof pouch, which means I can keep it outside at all the times. Let's see what the temperature is at the moment. Yeah, she's still around 38, 37 degrees now. It's getting a bit cooler. Yeah, as you can see, I've changed. Got my dry kit on, keep me warm. If anyone's wondering what I'm wearing, it's basically just British Tempered DPM stuff that I used to use for my airsoft. I find it great for summer times here in Japan. It's mosquito proof and dries pretty quick, and so it does what it's supposed to do. And it's probably some of the best stuff I have for using here in this type of hot climate. But as I said, the sun's going down here behind me. I've got a beautiful view. Hopefully it's going to light up now. Lovely cool breeze. Inside my tent, can't see it really, but I'm trying out the new Nature Hike air mat, and I've got their sleeping bag as well. And I got a little inflatable pillow there, so we'll see how that's going to go. See, I left the open end to let some air flow through. So yeah, I'm going to get a brew on now. And I think about doing a bit of cooking, get some dinner into me now that I've cooled down and it's getting to get dark. So anyway, get back to you later. This is the sound of the morning chorus where I've been staying last night. They're not birds. All the insects waking up. This is definitely not Ireland or England. Not what I expected. 4:30 in the morning. Good morning, YouTubers. As you can hear, it's getting pretty noisy already. It's just gone past 4:30 in the morning, and I didn't have a good sleep as I thought I would. It's been pretty noisy all night between insects, wild animals, fireworks, and kids with motorbikes. One chain reactions of something loud would happen, either motorbike racing or somebody setting off fireworks, and then of course the animals will start going through the forest and insects hitting off again. Also, this air mattress, it is quite comfortable, but it's extremely narrow. I'd need about 2 inches more on this side, I think. I always feel like I'm going to fall off it, so might be good for a hammock, but for lying on the ground, nah, not again. So I'll have to try my hammock next time. But that's the morning chorus here. Not birds, but insects. It's definitely not Kansas, Toto. Anyway, I'll lie for a little bit longer and then I'm going to start getting up. I don't think you get much rest with that racket. Anyway, talk to you later. I really like that summer sleeping bag. As you can see, this is all the kit that I had with me for the one night out. It seems like a lot, but there's a few bits and pieces I need to try out, and so let's get it all back in the Bergen. it really. All cleaned up. It's now coming up to 20 to 6. Have some breakfast. I think breakfast this morning. Yeah. I like to have. I like to have my cereal in the morning. I like to have toast as well, but as we're camping, I thought we'll have some cereal. Yeah, I have a neat little trick which I do. I've got my this is a cheap camping cup which I bought in my local Poundwise. Comes with a lid. Plus it's got a plastic stopper in it, so that is going to be no good for doing any kind of bushcrafting. But it's a decent cup, and I can put my things on it. Now, I don't know if this bag is watertight, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour everything in. So you're wondering what I'm going to do next. I've got nut powder which I'm going to add to it. I might make a coffee. You never know, I might make a coffee. There we go. I've got my milk powder and I've just added some water. I'm going to mix this up. And this is going to be my version of milk with my muesli. There you go. Right. Good morning. So the view here is amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit here, enjoy this, and I might get a brew on. Talk to you later. Well, there we have it. We're all tidied up again, and nothing to even say that we were here, except for a few boot marks on the ground. But everything else is cleaned up and put away. So yeah, thanks for coming along. It's kind of a short video, not much went on, but yeah, it was really nice to actually finally get out. As I said, it probably wasn't the best sleep I've ever had, but it was better than nothing, and just to be outside, peace and quiet, away from everyday life, really, was really nice. So yeah, listen, hope you like this quick video. Please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you want to, or if you really want to have a chat with me, get over to my Facebook page, send me a message, drop me a line, and I get back to you quicker there with more response than I do here in the YouTube. Okay, so just remember, be prepared.